Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back to another episode of The Last Kingdom in our Forex, and, well, in previous episode, one of our survey vessels got destroyed in Excalibur, and we believe that that might be a spoiler race there, and not an NPR. But now, another thing, Durandal was the other place where we kind of expected to be something, and it turns out it's a ruined city, and there's a lot of minerals in there. I think that's actually all of the minerals present there, but it's another ruined city that we can then survey and excavate. That's probably going to give us a lot of things in here, and this is technically probably going to be part of the House Romanov sector anyway, or duchy. So that's going to be, yeah, apparently they'll have a lot of ruins in here. Don't think they are quite the same race, but it's kind of a funny incident there. But at least this time we didn't find anything that was shooting back. Not yet, anyway. It also has a good survey potential for something to be on the ground there, so that is going to be good. One thing that is not so good is the fact that we are running out of thorium every now and then. So, I mean, we still need a lot of fuel, and our fuel storage is still going down. Hold on, we should be getting the... Actually, now it's June 73, so we've still got quite a bit of time before we get the terraforming modules completed. And then we'll start... Oh, actually... Alright, yeah, we should get the... Well, terraforming modules and mines. Once we get the mines, we'll start working on the... You know what, actually... We'll put the automated mines down in queue so we can get the orbital miners and fuel harvesters going, because we need more fuel harvesters. There's no way around that. Because we need to be able to basically do pretty much all of our fuel production from this point onwards with fuel harvesters, and we definitely don't have that capability yet. Actually, I don't even remember, or I'm not entirely sure where the gas harvesters. Where is your oiler? So you got 2.2 million liters. Still got 2 months to go back to Veralis. Okay, so if we can survive that long, that's at least going to give us a tiny bit of fuel here. Now we are serving the other planet here that potentially has some ruins or something. Apparently there's nothing that is pushing out a thermal signature at least, so that's good. So I do say it is safe. Ooh, inactive. Oh right, yeah, we got one of our labs now. I'm going to put that on the terraforming modules, just so that we can start building those a little bit quicker. And after that, we will switch to getting the... Actually, maintenance production wouldn't be bad. I mean, so getting the wealth generation up, because we are still having a bit of problems with our wealth. Though we're not building all that many ships currently. Still building a few. But with the fuel problems, we can't really afford building more right now, because each ship does have quite significant capacity for fuel, so it kind of drains our reserves rather quickly there. Even if our production could keep up, it would still drain it up. Right, so mineral shortage again for Saurian. Surely we've completed. Right, but nothing else important. Orders completed. Ah, the troop 1 has done its first trip. How much fuel do you have left? You used 10%, okay, so you've got plenty. So load ground unit, you're going to get the police. 29 and 30. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to Skotnung. You are going to unload police battalion. Then go to Jews. Go to 80s, unload that one. Go back to Skotnung, and then auto route back to Barracuda, and go back to Veralis. Now we have completed the jump gate to, if we go to Remover, we have completed the jump gate, so there's colony ships already visiting St. Petersburg, and that's going to increase the population there quite nicely. There's not much workers, or there is some workers there, but there's not much work for them yet. We have some automated mines that they are producing at least a little bit of resources, but it's rather limited section right now. I'd rather get some basic mines over there and then start getting some automated mines on some of the other planets here, although the selection of minerals is actually rather narrow in here right now. But if we can get started working on the ruined city, that'd be nice. How have we gotten... So we know at least that one. Survey site, is there... Hold on, I'm pretty sure that we know of other ruined cities. Let's... Oh, there we go. And we know of the, well, wreck, unfortunately. But yeah, considering that we didn't spot any ships or anything like that, or any colonies, it is most likely just the Rakas in that planet. Which makes sense, it's a rather tempting planet to be sure. Although we don't know the resources in there, but it's pretty safe to assume that it's quite significant. Ooh. The mineral deposits. Let's have a look. So, Durandal 4, isn't it? Yep. That has 25, almost 26 million uranium at 0.8. That's not too bad. 7 million neutronium at 0.4. 32 million uranium at 0.1. 23 million mercatium at 0.1. 3 million vendorite at 0.1. And 3 million corundium at 0.1. So, it's actually not all that great. But it's still better than nothing. Oh, and we've got a construction factory in Crescina Imperialis. So we need to start building something else here. Can we actually get the refueling station? We don't have the resources for that, but in theory, yes. How about, I do have enough for mines. We do have enough for at least 2 more mines. Start creating those. It takes a while to complete, but that's alright. Actually, you know what? Modify that to be 50%. And start doing some construction factories here as well, although we don't have all that much resources for that. We are mining some to 40 per year, so that's not enough. On the other hand, with the reduced speed, it might actually be. Just might be, actually. Alright then, well, anyway, we do have at least some resources in here. Now one thing that I should pose... Hold on, we don't have any thorium there. I believe Caldera has a little bit of thorium, but even that has 120. I'm trying to figure out if there's any places where we could bring in thorium, but no, our total thorium storage is less than 200 tons, so that is a massive issue right now. Now, to be fair, we still have 2 more ships underway, 1 Drachma, which is going to be handy for transporting resources, and another mule. So we can at least replace some of the older transports with the new ones, which will then lower the total fuel usage, because they are more fuel efficient. And actually faster as well. Right, the minerals. Overhaul completed on the Squire Hornet. And we got the construction factory. Right, so we can now put the fleet over here. It already has training of 54%. It's coming along nicely, I'd say. Still has a long way to go. Pretty much, well, actually, most of the civilian vessels. There's 1 colony ship currently at Viralis. Everything else is on the move. Although there's 1 colony ship over there as well. Hold on, why is the cargo 1 there? Is it unloading something? No, it's not. Oh, right, yeah, I didn't give you orders to go back. Okay, why don't you go to Viralis, load installations. We have started taking some of the maintenance facilities away from there to be transported to Crescina Imperialis, just so that we can have some maintenance in that section of the galaxy as well. Another thing that I suppose I could... Let's have a quick look at the Caldera. So, maintenance facilities capacity is 4,000 tons almost. The worker shortage is slowly getting sorted out. We could actually have a little bit more population, but not massive amounts. But yeah, over here we got pretty good mining. And we are getting more construction factories right now. Do we have the... We do have corundium production. It's actually pretty good corundium production at that. Like, this place mines most things. So Crescina, we are bringing in 4 maintenance facilities, so that's gonna take a decent bit of the population there. Mimon, are you producing things that we need? I believe you are. You've got a tiny bit of worker shortage, but that will get sorted out by the civilian section most likely. In due time, at least. And, okay, so St. Petersburg is now connected to... Oh, they actually have... We'll take some mine over here, or construction factories. Although I think mines might be better. I would provide boronite, carbamide, and a few other things. Yeah, we can get some mining going on in here. I mean, we don't necessarily need a massive mining in Viralis right now, because just a lot of resources in there are either very plentiful or running out already, so a little bit extra mining there doesn't really help. On the other hand, you do produce a fair bit of things. Or what about you? You produce a lot of gallicite and titanium, uranium. Just trying to figure out where would be the smartest place to bring in automated mines. I mean, this wouldn't be necessarily the worst either, because it produces almost everything there. Or, hunting, wasn't there? Yeah, there's this one. No, I did promise this to be for the gas harvester skill, to be fair. We don't have the... Oh, actually. Right, where do we have the tug? We do have a tug over here, so... we have a... Actually, I don't think we have a tug over here, do we? And I know that I accidentally moved the... So over there, Commerce Guild, we've got some trade fleets over there, going through. But no, we don't have anything allowing us to go through there. Okay, so taking to fronting is not going to be an option. Okay, but yeah, we do want to take some... Actually, no, we need to select the cargo A1. Installations. I'm going to load some automated mines and take that. Maybe I'll take that to Scotland, because I know that they need a lot of things in there. So unload all installations and then auto route back to Barracuda and move to there. I don't think I'm going to refuel you quite yet. Also, let's have a quick look at the situation. How much fuel do we have here? We've got 500,000 litres there and another 100,000 litres there. Estimated, so not great, not terrible, and this is still on its way back to, oh, a month away. It should still be unloading about 2 million litres. Which I suppose could be worse. Okay, orders not possible, C1, okay, you do need to resupply, and, well, you need to do your overhaul first. There we go, you started your overhaul. Ruins located. Ooh. Ruined colony. Well, I'll be. Okay. I wonder if these are the same race or not. It could be. I reckon. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not an expert on these ruined things yet. I've done a fair bit of surveying and digging in those, but I don't know all the mechanics in there. And it's actually... Oh, wow. There's a lot of water in here. You're going to increase the temperature. It's going to drop the max population quite a bit, of course. It's not quite enough to become a archipelago planet, but that's probably not a massive issue. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of ruins up here. I reckon House Romanov, or Saithorthepyro, will be quite happy about that. So we still have the thorium shortage. Now, to be fair, we do have some production of fuel on gas giants already. It's just not quite enough to meet all the requirements. And we don't have a massive amount of good gas giants either. I'm sure that we'll get some eventually. Now, one thing that I suppose I could do is... Oh, yeah, hold on, let's go to Scotland. Is the... No, okay. I am sending the jump gate construction over here to build up that one. Once we have that, we can then technically take the... Oh no, we can't actually take that one away yet. Never mind then. I was just thinking that eventually we can take that one. Once we have the gates here, we can take that to allow access to the needling system and then eventually the fronting. Although at that point, once we have that gate constructed... Oh well, technically it's not the gate, it's a stabilized jump point, but as we have that connected, we'll probably go to needling, start working on that. And let's actually quickly just... There we go. And save the position. Well, we'll probably construct the gate down that way so we can get fronting going. Although we may need to reserve some of the better colonies there already. I mean, we have done a little bit. Just don't want the civilian sector to take all the most valuable things that we require. Right, so thorium shortage still. Naval officer, new mineral deposit in Durandal, ancient control. Holy crap! Okay. I'm slowly starting to think that this... So this dormant construction, we don't know what exactly that is. The ruined colony, ruined city. There's a little bit of minerals there. We haven't surveyed that one yet. We haven't... Oh, right, there's no planet in there. We don't know about the comets yet, actually. Those might have some minerals as well. Kind of tempted to give this system to the Scholars Guild, because there's just so many things in here that they want to be working on. Not to mention, they would have a decent bit of resources here. Might be willing to sell some of that for some of the other factions. Oh, one of the comets has neutronium and carbamide. Actually, quite a bit of carbamide. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure what sort of Armageddon happened in this system, but yeah, there's a lot of things in here. Okay, new mineral deposit on... Okay, another comet has some boronite there. Euler has completed orders. Let's have a quick look at the situation on the... Okay, so we got a little bit fuel there, but not necessarily enough. You unload it. I suppose what I could have you do is just go to the Barracuda herd. And secondly, I could give you orders to refuel... Actually, is there... No, I don't think, but we can just go there, refuel from that. I mean, oh, right, actually, it might be standing order. Go to... Hold on. I'm sure that there are some... Oh, moving to gas, China, Zorium... I don't know. But yeah, we'll just go down there, refuel again, and transfer fuel to colony. It will take quite a bit of time again. But that will keep... Actually, how much fuel do we have now? We got 6 million liters, so it did actually increase our reserves a tiny bit there. So that's good. I mean, we are still producing fuel, it's just not quite 9 million liters per year as it says there. It's a good thing that a lot of the civilians are at least moving... Oh, right, yeah, we did set the new colony in here, or the banking colony here, to be a source for colonies as well. Now, we do have construction factories here, but we don't have any resources for them to use. But I believe we wanted to get the carbamide down here. Do we have any carbamide in this moon here? No, we do have boronite, but no carbamide. Right, do we have a lot of carbamide over here then? We do have a little bit. Once we get the smaller, or the mineral transport going, which is going to be done in November, so they're not that far away. We can maybe transport 1,000 carbamide down there so we can start building more financial centers. It's not going to be a good speed by any means, but it will start increasing the financial value that we'll have here. And actually, we are doing the environment thing here. We did change the terrain to tundra already. And yeah, we got about 1 year's worth of oxygen there so far. Actually, a bit more than that because we got the third one much later. But yeah, it's still coming along quite nicely. Still going to take a while before it's breathable. I think it may have increased the temperature a tiny bit. Like, quite insignificant amounts, of course, but yeah, the infrastructure per million is still going to be 200 because of not breathable atmosphere. What is completed? B Fleet 2. Oh, right, yeah, you probably need to be assigned under that one again. So you got a training of 62% so far. And yeah, the oiler is going out. We do have another 15 oiler or the gas cows in the production queue. Once we get the... Well, it's going to be the terraforming stations first, isn't it? Hopefully we can increase some of the production. Also, what are the research that we're going to get next? We're going to get one in October. That's those 12cm railguns. So that's going to increase the weapon strength that we have on our ground units, or for future ground units that we design. And then... Actually, that's going to be it for this year. Next year we're going to get quite a few. Yeah, the terraforming module, jump drive efficiency, wealth generation... electronic intelligence and analysis module, which is actually going to be quite useful. Right, B Survey 1 and A Survey 1 are both at Barracuda right now. Oh, yeah, they both did their survey. Okay, so A Survey 1, or the overhaul rather. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Truanthien, and I don't remember what I have actually exclude surveyed. Right, so you just go to survey over there. It's going to take a long while, to be fair. I hope you can get there in time. And then the B1, or the hand survey 1. So I think I want you to go back to... Which one was it? Zhatelier. You're going to start surveying there. I believe you still got your automated orders, because you were complaining about that just then, so yeah. That will take some time, of course. New mineral deposit in Durandal. Oh, there's a comet. 400,000 carbamide, 48,000. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad comet at all. Okay, another mineral shortage. Research bonus on... Oh, 40% on the logistics researcher. That's good. New mineral deposit on another comet. That's a bit less though. But yeah, that system is very promising. Actually, that reminds me, if we go to Romanov, actually we may need to go to Aurora, so we do have this one here, which does have... Okay. Right, but where is the tank? I suppose the tank 1 is available. Yeah, you're orbiting Viralis, so how about you go... also reply system, go to Colorado, then take the fleet of Radio Remover, Tractor the Gatekeeper, go through to Remover, go to Durandal, release Tractor ships, and then auto route back to Barracuda and Viralis. You'll still have plenty of fuel left, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Still have a lot of cargo ships moving about, which is kind of eating through our fuel reserves. Let's actually have a look at the reserves right now. We got, okay, 4.5 million litres. We did have a bit more before, but we are running out of thorium. We're only accessibly 0.38 now, and I think we started quite a bit higher. It will still last for a while, but just not to the speed that we need to have that going, unfortunately. Okay, low fuel on the faithful survey vessel. Okay, you've done your duty there, so I think you may need to do a quick overhaul. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch you to be no orders. I'm going to switch the other one to do the usual system bodies or locations, and then move you down to use. That should be alright. Okay, so the oiler brought in more fuel. Not a lot of fuel. It is fuel nonetheless. It's just the tanker is maybe a bit of an overkill. If we were to get a smaller tanker, that would be using a lot less fuel to move around, and it would still be able to gather pretty much everything right now. Now, we could technically build one over here, actually. Right, once we build the Drachma, I suppose we could build one of the dromedaries. It would be cheap, comparatively. To the other tanker. Of course, it can't carry quite as much fuel, but again, it should be still plenty. Okay, highway construction completed orders. Right, I'm actually not going to move you away right now, but if I do need to move you, then I can. But the jump gate construction does need to get working. So you... use stabilize jump point, then transit, and stabilize jump on the other side. Civilian construction... Ooh, another freighter. It's a good thing that they are at least able to expand their actions a little bit. Okay, the colony 1, so that's the Romanov colony 1 is currently orbiting. You don't necessarily need to be moving because St. Petersburg is going to get a decent bit of colonies from the civilian sector now. And we can actually tax that, so should be okay. Actually getting a lot of money. Is that because of recent... might be recent shipping, yeah. Without the civilian sector, we would be losing about 50 per month. So yeah, it's fluctuating a little bit, but I think we can look at the 3 months. Still gaining. Okay, so we are actually getting a little bit of money now. Good. But of course the civilian section does take a long while to take anything. They're not particularly quick. But they have a lot of ships and they don't use our fuel. So I think it's alright. Right, so I'll let the colony ship stay at the planet there, but I believe we are indeed out of time now. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.